Alright, welcome back everybody to Game 2 of the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 8 Losers Bracket Quarters. Game 2, Gymnast86 versus Jasnix. God, I can't look at chat right now. Joining me once again on commentary is Monkol with our two trackers, Lotta Chiamaka coming back for Game 2, and Joshi.
Yeah, we have a full crew once again, and you guys are stuck with us once again. We're gonna have some fun. We even have a beautiful poll going on. Beautiful. The meme items in Wind Waker Randomizer. The rupees are always good memes. I do remember we have Greg, the green rupee. The blue one, how's it called again?
Brad.
Brad? Okay.
Brad and Brent.
We also have the Tingle rupee that we call Trevor. It's beautiful. It's rainbow colored. It has its own month almost. It's beautiful. And there's also Hero's Charm. There's the classic magic armor too. I love the magic armor though. It's almost not a meme to me. And there's also always the beautiful bottle percent. If we get all four of them, that's the meme.
I mean, I hope meme percent comes, but
that would be great. So we're going to be playing on the Seed Ash Anton Jaboon. Jaboon's not there, but Anton always is there. Beautiful. So, as we said, this is game 2. Jasnix took game 1 by a few minutes. So, we don't know what's going to happen. It was pretty close for a long time. So, what happens if they finish at the same time? It's always a good question, honestly. It's usually it's retime to see who finishes. If there is enough of a difference between the two runners to warrant saying that 1-1. But if it's not the case, usually the runners do a rematch. But all right, we're gonna start with some hints as always. Tower of the Gods is a foolish choice. Earth Temple is a foolish choice. Palm Island also a foolish choice. Private was this foolish. Piece of art on the maze chest. Jim reads too fast for me sometimes. The black soil seems to be required. So Big Pig is going to be yeet. And we're going to get a second chance seeing the hints because Jess is a little behind as far as seconds go. But that's not the end of the world. The blue shoes only have a red rupees. That's the one I missed. Alright, so after our required reading, it's time to go.
I'm gonna be real. I missed about half those hints, so
I tried to be fast about reading them, but it's very hard. Gymnast going with a very classic strat. Going for the center of the whirlpool is going to bring him on the top of Diamond Step here. And we're going to have to go for a Wind Waker dive under the island. When the game has 2 bits of water at 2 different heights, it always puts you at the one on top. So it's going to bring us to the top of the island here. And we're in.
Thank you, Spaghetti Code.
Get a lot of Spaghetti Code, honestly.
True.
Alright.
Did not see what's up top here, but...
It looks spiky to me, but not sure.
We'll see. Jazz doing kind of the more, I guess you could say, standard early game clear here. So he's going to start up, go into Cliff Plateau.
That's a standard route, honestly, but we're going to get some storage here. And with the storage, we're going to go open a chest, and then we'll be able to think that we're Spider-Man for a while. Ooh, first shard of the seed already for Gymnast.
Nice and early.
This will jump on the inside here. Just gonna go through the wall and into the war for Jasnix. And we're now on top of the island. They'll warp to Forest Haven for Jim now. Another shard has been found, so the shards are plentiful in this early bit of the seed.
Yeah, definitely a very cheesy opening here. That is nothing.
I saw grass. That's all I saw.
I think Jim.
Yeah, don't worry about it. The hints are going to be incoming in the system in a few minutes. But in the meantime, we have to use our eyes and see what the runners do. Meanwhile, seems to be a spiky chest on the bottom of Ounce of Wealth. Is Mackie gonna come out as spiky though? Nope, just money, which makes sense because this is the House of Wealth. And it just made us wealthy.
Don't worry about it, it's legend.
No, don't worry about the poll. It's the best poll of all time.
Oh my
I
God.
love just pocket messages like that. It's always beautiful. Yeah, we are now wealthy in leaf because we found the Deku leaf.
So the auction, the auction is turned off in these settings. So,
not in these this setting per se, but pretty interesting. So sometimes, basically, you decide pretty much what your settings are. We have settings for tournaments, but these settings don't include the auctions. But if you want to play with auctions, it can be a thing. Alright, Gymnast now getting the second piece of the Triforce here. And Dinko going for the magic straight away. So Tingo's a little better than last time. Tingle is an effigy of himself too. Very Tingle. It's very Tingle. So we have the leaf and the magic now, which means we can actually use the leaf. Oh, it seems like there's a spiky chest at the end there. Alright, now going to one of the fairy fountains for Jim. Meanwhile, Jasnix making their way through the rat maze here. Finding the nice little Triforce on Headstone Island, apparently. And Hero's bow has been found, so Windfall definitely coming up with the goods in this early seed.
love to see it, especially after last seed where it had a few items early on, but nothing.
Alright, time to set up a little bit of a Lenzo door cancel. Meanwhile, a piece of art. Gymnast. Ah, yes, you are right. I am always hoping for a game 3. Oh, the predictions are on. So you can bet on who's gonna finish the race first between Jasnix and Gymnast. We saw Jasnix take game 1, but as we said, Gymnast is an interesting runner. Doesn't really play much outside of the tournament races, so he always warms up between them. Could be becoming a little bit faster through the races. Meanwhile, treasure chart 10 has been found and Tot. Thank you, Tot.
Let's go.
Oh, the pat hints are in.
They're
There's
all
a
in now.
reason why you were
uh-oh.
mostly only hearing my voice.
Sorry.
Spiky chest for Jim. Spiky chest for Jim.
I'll start talking now.
Beautiful. Note to mom has been found. So who knows? Maybe Bashiko's gonna have the goods later on, and see, we don't have the delivery bag to really find about it yet.
Yes, Note to Mom is the reward for doing the mail sorting minigame on Dragon Roost Island.
In the
I think
vanilla
it
game.
leads. I think it leads to like a heart piece and I think like a
do
rupee or
believe
something
so,
on.
yeah.
I think there's like a rupee or something on the other mail, but honestly, it's been so long since I've played Vanilla Wind Waker. I've kind of forgotten.
The nice old mail mini game where you throw pieces of mail with the right logos in the right places. I do know they have colors too, but that's not how I differentiate them.
I think I've done it enough to points at this time that I just know where all of them are, so I just muscle memory where everything is.
Beautiful. And Anton was in the name of the seed, and we talked to Anton. Maybe it was for the blessing. Maybe Jasnix was just a little too close to Anton and tried to roll. But I'm gonna choose to believe it was for the blessing.
It's almost definitely, well...
Double Anton! Oh!
Oh no, and Ivan's way
He
off.
teleported, man. He teleported almost.
Ivan... Ivan sending Jasnix on the worldwide tour here of Windfall.
Yes, the jukes! Yes, the jukes! Hero shield has been found. Interesting.
Early shield here.
Oh, in the blood sample.
Nice.
I mean, red shoe.
Nice blood from Miss Marie. Definitely not concerning at all. Nope.
All my best teachers had blood samples on them. All of them.
What teachers did you have growing up? Jeez.
It's called education the rough way.
I mean, I live in an area that's very much rub a little dirt on it. So you start bleeding in school, you might, if you're lucky, you'll get a Band-Aid, but probably not.
Honestly, yeah, that sounds about right for schools in my area too. I had pretty frequent nosebleeds, and I just had to go to the bathroom and try to sponge that with the thinnest toilet paper known to man.
Yep. Okay. Shard 7 and Headstone.
Oh, man.
So, whatever dungeon's in there.
And meal out Maggie's letter, so more mail for later. As I like to call those, they're interesting tools that might help us later. Government toilet paper. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. That's
counterpoint. I work in a hospital. Hospital toilet paper.
That
stuff doesn't even exist.
Honestly, to me, they're the same thing because I'm Canadian. So hospitals are government.
So, how do you make time pass? So the time passes automatically when you're in the overworld. So right now on Jasnix's side, the time is actually moving.
Yeah, there's certain islands that just block the flow of time somehow, but when you're not on those, it just keeps flowing. And yeah, we just kind of wrote around time because the ghost ship can be everywhere depending on what time of the what day it is in the sea. So it's pretty interesting. Yep.
Definitely have seen some kind of spicy ghost ship placements. So
yeah, the ghost ship is pretty easy to get to the first 3 days, and then after that it's hell.
Hey,
because I do remember that it goes to Horseshoe. Not Horseshoe, no, not Horseshoe. That's not the name. I have the right one in my head. The crescent moon.
Yep.
Then
Crescent
it goes to
Diamond Step.
Diamond Step, and then it goes to Bomb Island. After that, I think it's Spectacle.
I think Spectacle's Night 4. Starbelt does Night 5.
Notice how we're mentioning islands that we're not even sure where they are in our heads. That's because they're hard to get to. Should I think a bit of trouble with the wall here? And there we go.
Okay.
And we do start with the Song of Passing. So if you need to change the time, it is an option. But most runners will let the time flow for the first few days in the hopes of going to go ship early.
Yeah.
In this seed, though, we started with Go Ship Shard. That was our starting item, so it should come up pretty fast.
Yeah, Jasnix gonna almost certainly head up that way here in a minute. The Tingle statues are used for... On Tingle Island, you can turn the 5 of them in. You'll get 250 rupees and the Rainbow Rupee in vanilla.
Yeah.
In these settings... that check is turned off. So
in these settings, this is the first season they've done that, though.
Well, ever since like season 3 or something, but it's been a while since that's been turned off. So
yeah, it's one of those items that I personally love. Like I always joke that when you assemble all 5 Tingle statues, it's like assembling Exodia. You just win the game. Sadly, it's not in the rulebook.
Rainbow Rupee is 500 rupees.
Yeah, the Rainbow Rupee is worth a lot.
So in vanilla, you actually get 750 rupees for turning them in, which is kind of insane, but...
It's kind of insane, but also only worth 2 map translations, not even.
Right.
Tingle is a scam artist, man.
Yeah. This is why Bear Skip is great.
Yeah. Good old Bear Skip. One of the few glitches that we don't allow in the randomizer, because it kind of defeats the point of the game.
So they can't do Big Pig currently. They have no way of getting the pig all the way over there.
Yeah, you need the power bracelets to be even able to lift the pig, sadly. Ooh,
Yep.
Another try for shard.
This is an early Hyrule seed.
It could be one of those, yeah.
Disgusting. Anyway.
Don't you get a hint for swords when you go to Hyrule too? So that's interesting. Oh, Salvage Corp, Salvage Corp!
Treasure chart 30. Huge.
Beautiful. I also just love when you're Vacation Link, you're one of them. Like, the nipples are out. You know?
Something about Link having nipples kind of makes me a little uncomfortable, but like...
It really does.
Like, I know anatomically that's correct, but...
It makes running nipple person really fast. Let's be honest.
True. Mario Odyssey, eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Alright. Jazz picking up his wallet here.
I don't believe there's one for Wind Waker, sadly. We could make it
There's none for Wind Waker. But in Mario Odyssey, there's a meme category called nipple percent.
Meme categories are always a blast, honestly. I quite like the one where you go to the watchtower and throw yourself off the cliff and draw a princess too. Jotwad, I think.
Jotwad, yeah.
I just like the memes. Okay.
That's a fan favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one. There's also the hold the dog percent, I believe.
There's a lot of weird meme percents in speedruns. Jotwad is jump off the watchtower and die.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
It's kind of a meme category in Wind Waker. We are very far off track. Yes, Popper has won.
Yeah. All right, Beetle sending us a piece of art.
Huge.
We're 2 away from being healthy boys again.
It's true. We were healthy boys in game 1, so. Although I feel like this season I've seen a lot more 4 heart seeds than previous, but.
And to be fair, when you remove a few shards from the pool of items to find, it tends to go up a little.
True.
But I'm glad that this is back, because back in my days, I'll say this again because I'm an old runner. We used to start the game with Hyrule halfway save already. Without all of the shards.
So when we say
why does 4 hearts mean healthy boys?
It's kind of a joke. Basically, most seeds, because we have what's called chest type matches contents, you won't really open up chests that would have like pieces of heart or extra rupees. So a lot of the seeds you don't see more than 3 hearts.
Yeah, it's a mix between the fact that hearts are so rare and also the fact that in this game 4 hearts go a long way. Like, yeah, Link is very resistant to damage in this game.
Yeah, this game is actually kind of like insanely easy in terms of like combat.
Yeah. You don't really play for the combat. You play for the rest.
Right.
Also, when you have soup, you're immortal, basically.
Yeah, but that takes like a long time to get, and it's kind of useless.
You know what takes even longer to do? Not go see Grandma, because then you spend 69 months into the soup factory. 69 months, guys.
We'll see you all in 69 months, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we need guys like you, because else there's gonna be like nobody in the soup factory, and then we can't get soup either.
Oh, salty crack! If only you knew. I'm a longtime grandma hater. I'm probably the reason that command exists.
Remember why this command exists, actually, and I don't think you were.
I don't think I'm actually the reason why, but
you could be, though. You could be.
I'm one of the reasons.
I think it was created by Showcase said at one point when PK Slam was running. Another notorious grandma hater.
Okay, but PK Slam takes it even a step further than I do.
He really does. He really does.
He will actually, just unless it's actually hard required, he usually skips grandma, but...
The only reason you go into Grandma's house is because it's the last location. And he'll probably try to pull out bombs even if you can't in this room in particular.
I mean, there is technically a way to do it, but it's kind of stupid.
I do remember this way. It's a nice little glitch.
So, why are they required if they're foolish? So, technically... Tower of the Gods itself, it's the entrance of that area that's will be foolish. It's really dumb. So, the hint wording is kind of confusing. So technically, it's if it says
the only reason it's going to be required is for the boss, because in these settings we have what we call required bosses. So if we don't have all 4 bosses defeated before we go to Hyrule, we can't progress in there. Which means we need to defeat those bosses, which puts the Triforce under these respective bosses. But the fact that they're called foolish by the game means that we can just go in those dungeons, go to the boss, and just check nothing else, basically.
Yep. For Earth Temple, that's great, because that dungeon sucks. Tower of the Gods... It saves a little bit of time, but you still have to do pretty much the entire dungeon. But yeah, seeing two dungeons foolish is absolutely insane.
It should be a pretty jet seed, honestly.
Yeah. This will be very much a overworld rush seed. We did see on Jasnix's side. that Earth Temple is back in Forbidden Woods. So
Yeah, that is exactly what we meant, Fishman. You got it.
yes. And any checks. So, for example, like Earth
Master
Temple.
Sword.
Hey, it didn't take us an hour to find one this time. Any items that are locked behind that dungeon too. So, for example, like mail checks that would open up are also foolish. So
It cuts a
Hint.
lot of checks, honestly.
that's like 30 something checks. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. It really narrows where the seed could go. So it's pretty interesting to note, honestly. Oh, we're gonna go see the insides of Angular. So
Yep. So you can't peek this chest. We can't get it yet currently, if it is required, but we'll see here in a minute.
yeah, basically you can go inside, see the transparent chest, and tell if it's spiky or not. It takes a pretty good hot.
I think that was spiky.
It looks spiky to me too.
Not too overly surprising, just considering the fact of the matter is usually Angular's a... Did Jim miss a hint, or was that on accident? I don't know.
Probably accidental.
I would guess it was an accident, but
He clicked pretty fast through them. So maybe he wasn't quite remembering the first hit, but then he really went for it, you know?
I don't know. Honestly, I accidentally talk to Coral so often that I'm like, I don't know.
I talk to Cole more often than I talk to other Sims when I'm trying to befriend them in The Sims, so pretty hardcore. You'd be right about that. For the Forsaken Fortress is not really mixed into the entrances here because it's just a physical location on the map.
Mhm.
So you'd be right about that.
All right, Jasnix actually going to play some golf here. Nice little hole in
man.
two.
Oh man, he played golf. Best day of my life. I'm gonna go hug my copy of Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005 real quick.
I won't lie. I actually do own a copy of Tiger Woods, but anyway, it's
Who doesn't,
actually kind of fun. Anyway,
we all had parents who wanted to play games with us, but didn't really understand games per se. So it was either that or Mario Golf. So I had both, to be honest.
all right.
Good memories of my dad
time.
playing Wario.
Yep, more fetch quests here. Jim picking up his spoils bag.
The Skull Hammer also quite early in this one.
Yep, a little bit more required this seed. So
Jim is going for the trick here. Sadly, nothing there for us, so don't need to do the very precise trick. Just kind of good, honestly.
Chad's getting absolutely bodied by that sea hat, but yeah, this is a pretty slow start to the seed here for both these guys. Usually by now we would have one of bombs or power bracelets, but the seed's deciding to be a little stingy today with the.
Yeah, it's one of these. Thankfully, we have an alternative way to get to the dungeon for Jim, so won't be too much of a problem.
Jim getting a nice little route here. Gonna drop off these golden feathers, grab this check for
Picto.
Okay. And then go grab the mail. And I honestly didn't see if this was one of her entrances or not, but so pretty much with the way they had to code Wind Waker Randomizer, you have to have the hero's clothes. However, when you set up the game, you can take off the hero's armor and go to the so you can take off the hero's clothes and go back to like the regular outset. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, they're basically every model has a choice between casual Link or just Link. So there's outfit variations for all of them.
So actually,
but since we all play skids, it's usually not considered an actual item. So
yeah, and even then, it wouldn't do anything. So,
for example, Jim is using Dark Link, which is basically just a recolor of the original casual Link.
I think this is actually Smash Dark Link.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's as somebody who also uses Smash Dark Link. Although I usually do it with the hero's clothes, but.
On the other side, we have Jazz playing with Vacation Link, but there's many different skins. Honestly, you can kind of play as anything you want. Do you want to be a mailbox? You can be a mailbox.
Oh God.
Do you want to be CJ?
We don't mention that skin.
I love that skin though. Do you want to play as CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? You can.
Except you're not allowed to use that skin on Restream. But
yeah. It's a different kind of skin. Jazz is trying to get to the top of the island to do Diamond Step early, as we call it, but sadly he's been missing a little, and it's been costing him a little much right now, because one thing you can do once you get to the top of the island is to save to be sure that you're always going to be back up, but you didn't want to save. We had to do the trick a few times.
So, the thing is, Jazz knows there's a shard here, however there's another check he doesn't know what's here. So he might just be playing for...
He's playing those odds.
He's playing the odds of there could still be something else here. Unfortunately, it's just a shard, so... nothing too crazy, but...
We want Gymnast catching some kids.
Yep. The thing... I don't disagree, Celtic. The one thing is... I think just... with how this is set up, or like where he was on the map, it makes sense to knock out Diamond Step. This is kind of one of those conversations that everybody has a lot of. Diamond Step really is one of those things that, if you do it well, it's still slower than coming back with Hookshot, but a lot of runners like to do it just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, there's things like that everywhere in this game.
Yeah.
There's always a fastest way to do things, but sometimes it's about being like, okay, but this routes really well into what I'm doing right now, so I'm gonna have to do the slower version.
Yep. I find myself doing that a lot. But also I've been doing DSE for so long now that like it's basically complete muscle memory.
It's second nature, honestly. Not to condone drinking, but even drunk I can do it. So
I've done a drinking race where I did DSE like when I was very much like 4 or 5 drinks in.
You're a few drinks in, and then you're like, okay, maybe storage isn't that precise, or maybe my thumbs just remember everything. Good point, Celtic Crack. Good point. Honestly, yes, because it's expensive.
Alcohol's expensive. Anyway. Yeah, that's power bracelets. So, nice little advantage for Jasnix.
Oh, yeah.
Jim is getting a good amount of checks out of the way, though, with having Spoils Bag when you can go to Windfall the first time.
Oh yeah, it really does route it very well.
So
That's a big toe too. So
yeah, Jim has like the dream Windfall 1 here.
Jim didn't even say hi to Anton. He's on fire. Oh man,
Dude, Ivan's on a roll today.
he really is joking.
I've lost an embarrassing amount of time to Ivan before, so. Oh, did he come here? I don't know.
The very, very start, I think. It's been a while. The blood transfer. Let's go. There's something unsettling about Darkling holding the blood transfer, as I like to call it.
I don't count that as Windfall 1. Mila's...
Let's just Mila, you know? Skull necklace with the buddy. Oh, and we're gonna be checking a dungeon entrance here.
Yep, Earth Temple leads to Forbidden Woods again.
We have a boomerang and we have a leaf. And when we have those two, if there is a will, there is a way.
Yep.
Usually you'd want to grapple to do these things, but it's very skippable. Alright, we're going to pit, apparently. Happens to the best of us.
Yep, unfortunately missed the ledge grab, so gonna have to do a
nice little storage trick here.
I love doing this trick, even though like half the time you don't end up having to do it, but it's so much fun.
Trick. Nice little roll clip for gymnast too.
Yep. Who needs Song of Passing?
Oh, Master Sword, as we already knew, but it's still nice to see.
Oh yeah.
Jas is now climbing out of the pit.
Spiky up top here.
It's gonna get rid of our storage, but that's not the end of the world. Another Triforce Shard. We're already at 7, apparently.
My god.
We're already at 7. Oh boy.
So, yeah, this is looking like a good old-fashioned early high roll seed so far, but...
Gonna be one of these, apparently. Unless the last shard decides to really hide well.
Which happens more often than I think people would like to admit, but...
It really does, because the shards are one of those items that... They don't really have to respect any logic, except don't be an eye rule. They can be anywhere but there.
Yep. Much to the dismay of, when you have to do it all sanity.
Yeah. Oh, time to get Horka.
Yep. Gonna do our...
Oh, and we started our spiky chest here, so we're gonna have to pay attention to the menu very soon. Hurricane Spin
is actually a piece of art.
We're healthy, boy.
We're a healthy boy. Let's go.
Not quite what we wanted, but hey, better than a slap in the face.
True.
Alright, time to go to Jaboon's cave for gymnast. Very well done on the roll flips. He's very, very, very good at those.
Yeah, with how Jim's been running this game for so long at this point that
it really shows, honestly, because
yeah,
even out of practice, they're just clean.
The thing is, like, once you have the timing down, or I guess I have a visual cue that I use, but once you have the timing down, it's pretty consistent.
It really is.
Little spooky there for Jasnix, but
that
I was a little worried.
Always is.
I was a little worried that nut was gonna hit him, but Jazz is a pro gamer, so he doesn't need to.
Yeah. Just gonna have to go to the top of this room.
Unfortunate
Ooh.
cycle, but
Not the worst. Seen the worst cycles than that, but. All right, I'm just gonna open this. Oh, fire!
Okay.
Nice arrows. It's a very good find.
oh yeah.
The walking to lock doors backwards always looks super hot.
This is why I play real Zelda games that make you that still use the key if you go backwards.
Nice little jump slash from Jim before the cutscene to get a little closer to the chest.
Leaf can be passed to hollow. Yep. Which, in reality, opens up like half the game, so it's really not that helpful of a path hint. But
So cool to get the leaf though, so we never minded too bad, honestly.
yep. It's not technically required for any part of ET, but yeah, bows are progressive. So first bow will give you Hero's Bow, second bow will be Fire and Ice, and then third bow will be light arrows.
Yeah, they are progressive in this one.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean you don't have fun looking for ice arrows for hours?
That's not what I'm... We have a full Triforce.
We do. We really do. It's been quick, yeah?
The seat is looking mighty jetty, my god. Especially considering the fact we don't...
That's the thing. When we have all the Triforces, we can go to the bottom of the ocean and talk to Coral. He will tell us where the swords are.
Yep.
Very powerful hint.
Yeah, we actually have every... we need bombs. But we can get bombs from Hyrule, if worse comes to worse.
That is true. I always forget that part.
So... We're looking at one heck of a jet seed at this point. I mean, it'd be convenient if we found bombs, but
all right, this is gonna be interesting.
Considering two of our dungeons are foolish.
Two dungeons are foolish, and we have fire and ice arrows, which means we can get light arrow hints from Creep 2.
Yep.
We're about to know a lot of stuff. We're gonna be missing a few items, but that's about it.
I mean, Jazz basically only needs bombs.
Yeah, maybe the hookshot, depending on how good he's.
Hookshot,
he has an
yeah.
overring, but
I forgot about hookshot.
good old hookshot. It's easy to forget, honestly.
I know if it were Jim in that spot, Jim would for sure. He would hover, but I don't know if Jasnix is super comfortable with hover.
All questions that we might have an answer for. Hey, spiky chest. I'm not gonna see what's in the spiky chest for a while though, because it's gonna be used for a neat little trick later.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, we're gonna go see my favorite chest, the one I relate to the most, the chest on bed.
Hey, same. Oh yeah, hookshot's hinted.
It is true. We have that too. Wow.
So yeah. Yeah, so Wind Waker, kind of compared to other Zelda games, Well, the thing is, in HD, once you get grapple hook, the game just kind of ends because you can do the slide everywhere. But Wind Waker, generally speaking, a lot
all
of
I
the times.
really know.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
A lot of times people don't tend to prioritize dungeons right away. So actor unloading, albeit I don't know if it's actually possible on Rando, is banned. Any trick that allows you to skip required items is banned. So actor unloading, barrier skip, puppet cannon skip, kind of a random exclusive glitch called fairy item duplication is also banned.
Yeah.
So pretty much any of those like game-breaking glitches like that, where it would make you be able to skip swords or bows or whatever. But outside of that, pretty much everything else is fair game.
Pretty interesting. Also, the only thing I know about Wind Waker HD Randomizer is the fact that they probably use the look away command more often than we do.
Yeah.
It probably has a look away warning on the title. So. Alright, the complete Triforce is showing up on our screen already.
Classic 44-minute full Triforce here.
So the lack of coral is gonna tell us to go to.
Yeah, the disembodied voice will.
And now we can learn where the swords are, thanks to the added hints in this season. Male, the male, and outset. So the male is important.
I didn't see what was the third? Male, and outset.
Outset, yeah. And we already know outset because it wasn't Meziskaza. Ooh, spiky chest down there in Iroh.
I'm not too surprised by this, judging by
how fast we got to Iroh.
Yeah, so Trebuchet, the pretty much any movement thing is allowed, or anything to like break into something early is allowed. Just not anything that allows you to skip hard required items. There's a whole rule set if you read the tournament document, but
I know people that are in the tournament that didn't read the document, so
reading's for nerds.
I don't even know how to read. That's why I read chat.
The trial bombs are... It's kind of a weird spot, so...
I really don't understand the ruling on that one. Light arrows! Whoa!
Whoa! Wow.
So... Male type, apparently.
So trial bombs, they're kind of a weird thing, because usually when you're going for trial bombs, they're pretty those aren't vanilla lights. Vanilla lights would be maze chest, but
French vanilla is like
French vanilla,
you like to call them. It's close to vanilla, but not quite.
But just to talk about trial bombs for a second, for those who don't know, basically, if you go to the Earth Temple trial, there's a guaranteed bomb drop. And so it'll put bombs into your inventory even if you don't have a bomb bag before that. We don't even need irons. So literally we need bombs. Or our 2 swords to go grab trial bombs, so we can go do Tachi. So we're
going to be rushing ways to get mail right now, and try to get the delivery bag probably at some point too.
And we know our hook shots on Big Pig this seed, so
yeah, that too, yeah. And we
That's
don't
one
even
less.
need to go visit Kree for the light arrow hint anymore.
Unless you do his check, yeah. And knowing these guys, I don't think they're gonna exactly rush that check. I don't know. I honestly didn't look at where the entrances were. If Tachi's entrance, we do need Pearl, but
Hmm. Point is, we're not looking for a lot right now.
yeah, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel of checks right now. Or I should say, of required items. We have a lot of checks open. So the seat's a bit of a casino now. Jazz gonna go ahead and clear out his Tachi's entrance. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we need Pearl and
Anyway, we'd want Pearl for the Kamali's letter. Kamali's dad
Right.
letter. So.
because there's a decent chance that there's a sword on that, but
It all plays into each other. Oh my god, the way that the boat glitches when you're trying to jump over it here, beautiful.
yeah, I prefer doing the right side. It's a little bit more consistent for me.
It feels that way, doesn't it? Eh?
I have no idea if there's any actual truth to that, but
There's a few things in this raid though that we do because they fight, like when you're fighting Phantom Ganon the first time for Skid Fortress, hugging the side of the door. Doesn't do anything technically, but it feels good.
but it feels like it does something.
It
Exactly.
really does feel like it does it. Oh man. Jasnix about to get storage in this corner here. And then gonna go open the spiky chest at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Bada bing, bada boom.
And now we're Spider-Man.
Swinging in the chill of night.
That is true. Jim about to grab some power bracelets. Oh, just a little out of the door. A few pumps and we're in.
So, what would you say is the most overrated Zelda? I'm gonna get like murdered for saying this, but I think Ocarina of Time is the most overrated Zelda game.
Oh, we're going for the games. Oh man. Everyone knows it's Triforce Heroes. Oh, yeah.
Does anybody
Poor Triforce Heroes. They're like.
does anybody have a strong opinion about that game?
Not even sure.
I don't know. Personally, Breath of the Wild, I don't like it, but I understand why it's so loved by everybody.
One thing I really like about Ocarina of Time is the fact that the whole time you're playing the game, you're fighting an enemy. It's called the camera. So
Yep.
that's the final boss of the game, if you ask me.
Oh, I'm a MM. I love MM.
MM is one of those games that's amazing when you play it, but I wouldn't play the rain though, honestly.
I learned the rando and I stopped playing it after like a few months because I was like, this is dumb.
You know how in Wind Waker where the checks that are called long side quests? MM, that's only that. Also, look at what, please, everyone.
Oh yeah.
We're about to super swim. And when I say super swim, it means we're gonna get to the destination very fast. But we're also gonna be a little sick on the way. Meanwhile, Jasnix taking care of the big bird.
Nice and easy. Jim.
Nicely
Nails it.
turned into the island. When you think about it, the Vacation Link model is a pretty good one if you super swim everywhere. It's already in the swimming trunks and everything. I think I found the worst answer to the question about which Zelda game is the most overrated. I'm just gonna say Zelda 1, because, like, how did they spawn a series out of this? Just kidding, by the way. It's the worst answer. All try for shard being found. So Gymnast is about to. Oh, the bombs! We're not gonna they're gonna need to cheat those in.
Nope. Link to the Past. Okay. I like Link to the Past.
I think the past is always a good time.
I didn't play it up until probably like a year and a half ago.
They're sending bombs in the mail, yes. Also, bomb mail could be one of our swords. Hey, what was I saying?
Okay, there's one of our swords.
Okay, Tingle, please. Please.
I think Jim's already checked this. I'm pretty sure it's not.
That would have been beautiful. Also, he's ripping us off by one whole rupee. I kind of forgot about that. Arrow. Positive cash flow. Yeah, the mailman in Wind Waker, they just don't really care what you're saying, somehow.
Clearly they don't. Clearly their security in the land of Wind Waker needs a little bit of improvement, but
they haven't come up with the metal detectors yet, so it's a little sketchy. Oh,
Jim.
Never forget, even the vines have that effect somehow.
I don't know how the vines are spiky, but the vines are spiky. I don't know.
The vines definitely are spiky. Also, I have your answer for you. Have you ever seen how spiky tomato leaves are?
True. Actually, rose bushes too.
Rose bushes, yes. Especially roses, honestly.
True.
The tomato ones just don't look spiky. That's why I was using them.
Oh. I see what you went for. Okay. Herpaderp. Anyway.
Hey,
there's fire nice for Jim.
Again. The postal policies are pretty weird in general, because, like, what proper workplace just looks at a child and is like, "Eh, this guy can be a postman." Give him a bag. It'll be funny.
Unlucky. Nothing on Creeb the seed, but
Aw, I've said the Creeper though.
it's the rare seed where you don't even have to check his hint either.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, this has been one heck of a seed.
It's been a strange one. Like, we're 57 minutes in. We're about to check Mila on Jasnix's side, and all we're really looking for is a pearl and a sword.
Creeb is the guy who Jasnix just talked to.
The guy that's wearing orange.
He runs the lighthouse.
We haven't got the bag yet. No, we haven't.
Nope.
Maggie's letter though. It's here. There's something deeply confusing about Mila having Maggie's letter somehow.
How did she end up with that? Who knows?
Don't question it.
Wind Waker logic. That's what I always...
Oh man, we're going Talk to Letzo. Letzo is out of his depression.
Oh no.
Let's go. All he needed was a good little chat.
See, Salty Cracker, you don't understand. Season 3 Creeb was a whole different beast.
A legend. A legend.
You needed your light arrows, go see your boy Creeb.
It'll hook up. Even in season 2. Go on the head, Pogi. Go on the head.
Wait. Hoagie's here? Ugh.
Yeah, Pogi's here. Pogi's
What's
here.
this guy? Ew.
Between Pogi and me, you're now
Speaking of season 3,
you're now stuck in a country sandwich. Good luck,
True.
Specs.
well,
Hello, ZeldaSpeedRuns too. Welcome to the race. We're having some fun. It's probably gonna be Jet Seed. We have some Wind Waker action right now.
this is game 2 of our best of 3. All 3 games will be happening. Well, depending if we need game 3, it will happen after this. But as of right now, Jasnix, I would say, is a little bit ahead, but
A little, honestly.
we're in like one of the biggest jets I've seen in a long time.
And it's one of those jets where you don't even believe it yet because we got so much so fast, but we still don't know where the end game is. So
there's so much open.
it could really go either way at that point. Like Jim just got a shard. He's about to finish the dungeon, and then he's gonna be able to go to Iroh, check that sword hint, get his light arrows because we know that was in the Master Sword chamber.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting.
Pretty much the only check left that could have our sword is Grandma here. So outside of delivery bag. So this is
it's a pretty important check right now.
Yep.
Both to save Grandma and to see how bad or good this seed is.
So it can't be on that check, Lada. ET's foolish, so any check that is locked behind it is foolish.
Empty bottle has been found by Jim.
So it could be on Note to Mom 1, but it won't be on the secondary. It can be on Pearl Mail, yeah.
It can be, yes. It could.
Silly commentators don't know game clearly.
I haven't played this in a bit.
I've played like a handful of S8 seeds, but
I haven't.
I'm very back and forth with this game.
I retire and unretire all the time.
Same.
Good night, Kelly Demos, by the way. Sleep well, sweet prince.
So grappling hook is on Southern Ferry platforms.
I do believe
So
it.
Jazz, I don't know, Jazz has so much open to him at this point that at some point he will go check that. I don't know when that will be.
The pig has been yeeted, by the way. So it's time for the hook shot. Or as we call it in French, the grappin, which is very confusing because do you want to know how the grappling hook is called? The grappin. They both have the same name.
Interesting.
Very confusing.
Yeah, that
I do believe that the grappling hook is grappin gris or some shit. Just to make it different.
this is why I'm glad I don't speak much French. I know like a handful of words. Oh, there's
Master sword has been found on Grandma. Grandma.
Okay, so we are Ferrari's Pearl from Go mode.
What? Yep.
The only thing is,
Where is it? The bombs have been found by Gymnast.
pretty sure Jim could have just not even zoomed in and that picture would have worked, but
Yeah, she's not very picky about that.
For somebody who's like, oh, I want a beautiful picture taken of me, she really doesn't. She's not specific.
Yeah, we also found the other male a little hurt.
Yep. So Jazz has both of his swords from Mail. And the other one was Sphere Zero on outset, so pretty much like both runners had it like 15 minutes into the seat or something.
So it's all gonna be about fighting that Pearl.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Good old Pearl. Good old Pearl Casino. Here we go. Thankfully, Jazz does have a nice way he can rat out the rest of his checks here. Jazz also does have... I think it was Jim that checked Angular, right?
I think you're
So
right.
Jim-
But I do believe yeah, Aguilera had a spiky chest on the outside. Yes, you're right.
So Jim knows that. Jasnix does not, I believe. Which, admittedly, I do think Jasnix is probably just going to route all these checks together just to go end up there. But I don't know. There's our first sword for Jim.
A sword for Jim.
Second sword, technically, but first of the male ones.
My favorite technique to get rid of cannons. That from above.
Yep. Thankfully, Wind Waker has the largest bomb hitbox I've ever seen, so...
Pretty practical. The bombs can hit through the floor.
Yeah.
And it's still not as big of a hitbox as the fire arrow hitboxes.
Well, fire arrows, you get a country mile just to hit whatever you need to hit.
The
Except
fire
for
arrows are just
outside of
intense.
torches.
Yeah, the torches, they respect their whole thing.
Alrighty. So Jazz picking up his grapple hook there. Not gonna head down to Angular. Why are we not going to Angular? Or are we getting Seed Bleed? Oh, right. This was spiky, too. I think we already saw Jim grab this and it was nothing, but I could be wrong.
I think you'd be right, actually. This. But hey, Jim is now about to get the light arrows.
Oh, spoils back. Okay. So that's probably gonna push Jazz to like Windfall DRI.
Yeah, the spoils had nothing on them, so it's gonna be a nice little waste of time for Jazz, which should bring your runners even closer.
Yeah, this is gonna be tight. Even though we are go mode, it's still gonna be a fairly long go mode just because Tachi is gonna take a while to finish.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Too many abbreviations, honestly.
I forget that there's people who don't know this game as well as I do, but
I like to say the full names sometimes, especially for Cliff Plateau, because no, not that abbreviation.
CPI or whatever, yeah.
Alright, so Jim, about to enter this.
Oh, the military is a whole different beast when it comes to acronyms and...
Abbreviations and acronyms are really hard for a second language because we have our own ones, so it's just jumbles in my head, you know? To be fair, DRI and DRC are kind of the same island. It's just
They're
one refers to the cavern, one refers to the island.
One's the dungeon. Yep.
Yes, direct rendering infrastructure. Exactly.
I don't know what that means, so I'm not a tech guy.
Direct rendering infrastructure. It says it in the name.
I could go off with like 85 different acronyms that I use because I work in the medical field, but I'm gonna confuse everybody if I do that.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
No.
Just one. Just the one. The worst one.
What is the worst one?
Like, is there one that's pretty much longer than a real word?
I mean, there's one we stole from the military of Fubar, but that's the way we get around swearing without actually getting in trouble.
So Jim, remember that
anyway.
spiky chest here, which could be interesting. I know I'm definitely at least whelmed right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good for the figures, but we survive.
Link just has the strongest fingers of anybody I've ever met. Because that's like a couple ton block falling on your hand, but
honestly, the reason I don't use swear words is because my swear words are different. Like, is anyone gonna understand tabarnak?
I have no idea what that means, so
it doesn't mean anything. Honestly.
It kind of just depends on. I try not to swear too much when I'm commentating. Obviously, like sometimes I'll drop like a fuck or something.
No, it's the magic. It's the magic.
I kind of set the rule of. The general rule I follow is like it's okay to swear a little bit, but if you're dropping swears like every sentence, then that's probably a bit much.
There's a joke about the French Canadian swears that I use that I really like. Like, it's either you don't swear at all or you use them as punctuation. Like, it just becomes like the end of your sentence or something.
I love that.
That's French swearing.
I mean,
There's a difference. There's a difference.
I'm assuming it means the same thing as it does in Spanish, but
yeah, it kind of does, yes.
Knowing that those two languages are like somewhat related.
That's a good laden base languages.
Good old Latin.
Just to put an example on how similar they are, I haven't took a single class of Spanish. I can read Spanish.
I mean, it probably means basically the same as, or very similar, but.
All right, spiky chest here. The Pharaoh's Pearl. That is the one we were looking for. That is go mode.
CSR come from the rando, stay for the linguistics. I love it. Yeah, so that's not great for Jim.
Not great. They're really not great for Jim.
I don't know when he's gonna want to come to Needle Rock. I would guess.
Hopefully sooner than later, but it might be too late at this point. But there is 2 dodges to go through.
True.
So, lots of room for mistakes. Lots of room to let execution speak.
Oh yeah, if you swear in chat or anything, nobody's gonna ban you. Drop all the swears you want, I don't care.
You're gonna be looking for swears in just random languages. How do you swear in Thai? I'm gonna post that in the chat.
Let me just Google translate some Korean or something real fast.
Do we call Korean swears just Korean swears, or they're K swears or something? Is it like K-pop?
I don't know, man.
It's a good question, eh? Okay, Jasnix going for gay body maps.
What has this chat devolved into? Oh lord.
It's still
This
not
is-
as bad as that time I talked about carpeted bathrooms.
That's fair. Oh my god. Good times, good times. Hey look, probably our delivery bag.
Oh man, this spiky, yeah. Oh, that's the lead swear. Nice. It's not quite over. It's not over. Gymnast is on the right island.
I wouldn't call
Gymnast
it over.
is at the right island right now. He's only a grandma away at this point, so not so bad.
Interesting. Jasnix grabbing that key. I don't really know why, but I guess safety. But
Grandma's not that long to save.
it's like 2.5 minutes.
It's the best 2.5 minutes in the seat, though. Beautiful.
You know, I disagree, but to each their own. You know.
The music changes. It's cute, man. Also, it's the best lesson in Wind Waker. You know, the one about not trusting real doctors and going for alternative medicine. This is a joke, by the way. Don't trust this.
I was like, you know who you're talking to, right?
Fairies are pretty much like the crystals of this world, but they work in this one.
Oh god, is Grandma a Goop fan or something? Oh,
she might be, yeah. She might be. Magic healing fairies, yes. Not Goop Soup. That's a good one. That's a
I like that.
good joke.
All right, I'll give you that one. That one was pretty good.
Her full name, Grandma? It's Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh no.
Oh no. It makes so much sense now.
It explains everything. And then it explains everything, and then it just written in very small characters, it explains nothing. Oh, the bat is about to be a problem, but not quite.
Jazz getting absolutely ET trolled right here. Gets out of it, but
just going for the mailbox that's closest to anything, which makes sense because he has a few mailbox checks that are not Grandma to check first, like the pearl he just got. So he was kind of hoping that it was that and not Grandma at that point.
Looks like he's gonna head into ET here. Might as well knock it out while you're right here, but
why not? Why not?
But yeah, Jim knows that it pretty much has to be on Grandma Mail at this point for him.
And he knows that this dungeon is empty, so doing it before Grandma, not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
They're both on the way, basically. So really interesting that the scene turned out this way, though. It was a very strange one.
Yeah, this was definitely one of the... This has got to be one of the fastest seeds of the season so far.
I said I don't know how fast it has been, but is it possible to one-cycle Jahala? Sadly,
no.
Unless you get really lucky on bomb.
You can't one-cycle. You can two-cycle.
You can. Yeah.
It's
very precise.
It's basically TAS only.
Yeah.
TAS being tools is speedrun if you don't know. But
maybe if we change the range of the bombs to be like more akin to nuclear bomb, that will be cheating.
Yeah, like it took years for them to be able to get two-cycle Jahala with TAS, so
it's just one of those bosses you just kind of hope that you do in 3 cycles in the rando.
I've never seen a human get two-cycle Jahala. I'm sure maybe there is a way for tasks to one-cycle it, and I'm just out of date. I don't know, but
Gonna have to ask Acer. Oh no.
yeah. Let me just hit up Azer real quick.
The 2 pauses task is a 1 cycle according to Poke. Oh my. Crazy stuff. Huh, did the small key not pick up?
No, so he stored it.
Ah.
I was gonna say it's probably not the fastest seed, but
It's gonna be close at the very least.
should be easily sub 145.
Oh, yeah, pretty easily. We have a top G to get through, but doesn't take that long.
It takes a while, but probably takes 10 minutes or so. So it should be right about 145. Should be when we're finishing. Nah, not 140. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I do remember that. One of the first qualifiers went extremely fast, and then people were like, "Are these settings busted?" For a second there.
Then I think like the next qual was like people were barely able to sub 2, and they're like, "Nope, it's just that seed was a jet and a half."
Seed, just the seed. Yeah, exactly.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Like for a minute there, people were like, "Oh, did we mess up?"
I will say these are definitely faster settings than we've had the last couple seasons, but also 4 dungeon race mode slows it right back down, so
yeah,
it balances out.
Honestly, we always like fluctuate between the seasons in this community. Yeah. I think the longest settings we've ever had were season 4.
I would
and
say
some of the shortest ones.
Even longer.
Yeah, but some of the shortest ones were definitely the season 2 ones, considering that we didn't even have ints back then. They were still fast. We just didn't have that much checks to do.
Okay. I am actually going to quick run to the bathroom while they clear out, but I will be right back.
Oh man, you guys are stuck with me for Jahala. Get ready. Also, we're gonna have Jahala music. Oh man, what a treat. When you don't have Bulgara music, Jahala music is there for the cat jam. So feel free to cat jam to this one. So the alternative chat jams, you know. Roll that bus, oh yeah. You're not wrong about that, Troy Seinway. You're not wrong about that. It's time to make some ghosts deader. I don't know how that works. I always like to mention the fact that in the strategy guide for Jahala, the title for that section is just called Send Jahala to Valhalla, which is the best joke I've ever seen in one of those strategy guides. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh man. Next level. Oh man, Gymnast is done with Jahala. He only needs the sun to do the final blow. I relate to Jahala, not gonna lie. I too die in the sun.
Alright, do we still have an audience? Did Mount scare everybody away, or?
Take a scared of one person. So it's not about it being a vampire, it's about having blue eyes and just not really liking the sun because of it.
What did I walk back into?
I said that I relate to Jahala because I too die in the sun.
Okay.
When you think about it, Jahala's the players, like, as gamers, we don't like the sun, you know? Stereotypes and all.
I go outside all the time, but
That sounds like fake news, man. Man,
I don't. The only problem is
look
I have the skin complexion of wall paste, so I get sunburned really easily. So I have to put on like a gallon of sunscreen every time I.
remember to stare at the sun. Didn't people tell us to not do that during the eclipse?
Yeah, because people were dumb and got themselves like either blinded or like major damage to their eyes.
Yeah, that sounds like people, all right. Don't sing if you want to live long. That's because I sing really badly, though. Doesn't really count. Gymnast about to get the go mode from good old grandma here.
Did Jez not find a key yet? Or is there one on hop across?
Could have been. Could have been.
I'm like, why are we? We're really hunting for this key, I guess. Okay.
Seems like it.
True,
Oh, man.
Joshy.
No Key Bay. What a place.
One of my favorite parts of SMS for sure.
I like how we're talking about the fact that Jasnix has no keys while talking about no Key Bay. It's pretty fitting.
True.
About to be a rough realization right there. It's about to be a rough realization.
Honey.
You forgot the key ring at home.
Mom, can we get key ring? We have key rings at home. Key rings at home.
Oh man. It's like when you lock yourself out of your car. The keys are in fact very much randomized, yes. They
Yes.
can only be in the dungeons themselves in these settings, but there is settings like key lunacy, as we call it, or keys can be outside of dungeons too.
Always bailed
And-
out.
That's a good bailout for Jasnix right there, because that would have been a few minutes of catch-up time for gymnasts.
Thing is, he is guaranteed to get a key somewhere on this floor, so
Yeah. There's always going to be a key on the first floor here, so
Yep.
Always worthwhile to check for it.
absolutely. For some reason, like when I first played with Dungeons, I never thought about peeking it that way.
Yeah, it's a really interesting peak, honestly. It's so simple, yet it works, you know?
I was like, how am I supposed to get that check? And I'd always do like some side hop with Leaf or something. I'm like, oh wait, you can just break the pot. Duh.
And it's not just a peak if you have Hookshot or Boomerang, that is right.
Yes. It's actually significantly better if you do it that way, but... Alrighty.
The keys
Ooh,
trying to get in the way.
That was a little spooky for Jazz there.
Just a little spoopy. Not too spoopy, but...
Not too spooky. It was like, you know... It was like teenage horror spoopy, not...
Like fake plastic skeleton, but in a very spoopy place kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Haunted house spoopy plastic skeleton or whatever.
I like the plastic skeletons that just glow in the dark for some reason. Like bones do. Wait, bones don't glow in the dark? What? I thought that's how they saw them on the radiographies. Because it's dark inside of you.
Well, actually,
My bones glow in the dark. Oh man. Some freak accidents are about to happen.
Apparently, they're radioactive or something.
Imagine you're in the same world as the X-Men, and then you break your arm, and the bone just pokes out a little, and you realize that your mutation is bones glow in the dark and nothing else.
So you're just bootleg Wolverine then?
Basically, yeah. You're just a lava lamp at that point. You need to hurt yourself to read in the dark. Didn't Jim store a key from ET? The storage is very hot.
I thought he must have save warped by now.
Yeah, the problem is that if you save warp after getting that storage from the curtain, you could give that key to title screen Link, sadly.
I think because he didn't go straight from ET to Tachi.
Yeah, we had things in between, so I think it got nuked.
I think at some point he save warped. I wasn't paying super close attention, but so yeah, that key's on. I think that key's somewhere on the title screen right now.
Yeah, title screen Link about to open the door.
True.
Right, throw that statue there. Meanwhile, we have Jasnix finding Mr. Zahed himself. Go sassy statues, yes. Tunis on the elevator waiting for the next one. Oh man. The ends are back. Don't have any more magic to use fire and ice arrows on Jasnix's side, so not the worst at this point. Gymnast now taking another statue.
I'm kind of tempted to test this now. Now that we're talking about can you store with standing keys or freestanding keys?
Good question, honestly, because it was very much a freestanding one.
Yeah.
Alright, Jasnix now out of the dungeon.
Alrighty. Off to Hyrule we go. How do you store keys? So, there's a couple different ways to do it. The main way you'll see is with chest type matches content, we know what chests have small keys in them. And so what you can do is you can store that chest, and then as long as you don't save warp, you can go into another dungeon, and the game will still have that small key. So, what we think happened with Jim, I'm not sure if this did or didn't. I'd have to go back and look. We're not sure if you do it without a chest, if it's just a freestanding key on the ground, if this works or not, but
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying much here because that's above my paycheck, my pay grade. I don't understand the deep magic of storage is that much.
This is what playing this game for the last 5 years of my life does to you.
Yeah, I've played for longer. I just don't understand that much about the background.
You're like, I just make memes and commentate.
Yep. I still haven't learned Lenzo door cancel to give you an idea.
That's fair. Honestly,
Yeah.
I used to struggle immensely with it. So
So I'm broadcasting that to everyone that ever plays me in a race. Do Lenzo Dark Cancel. That's an advantage.
all right, time to rush Lenzo Door Cancel. Here we go.
Will the Dark not die? Yeah, he very much jumped off the bridge right now. I heard it.
Yep, making sure
Rest
to
in
dab
peace.
on his way. Dabs on the haters on the way out.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Dark Nut. Dark Nut of the bridge. We're the best of them.
How? Oh, I was about
Fell
to
off
say,
the
how did
bridge.
Jim?
Yes.
I mean, I
That
think
is
it's happened
true,
to
that is
everybody.
true. I've seen Jim do a lot of stuff in these races. With the time I've been here.
Actually, it's a fairly big time loss if you fall off the bridge. It's
Pretty
like a good.
far.
It's like a good 45 seconds that you lose.
And all you do is roll towards the bridge. Dead. So it doesn't really feel good.
No.
Jasnix about to grab the sword here. Time for the final staircase.
Yep. The very spooky final staircase, aka press L and Z in Jazz's case.
Yeah.
Press that about 6 times or whatever, 5 times.
Oh, no more arrows though, so gonna have to pick some up on the way.
There we go.
You're not wrong. A lot of things poof into smoke in this game. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I do believe that's what people at the Nintendo HQ thought counted as magic back then. So, oh, nice little snipe on the first one here.
Not quite for the second.
Yeah, that's
Just gonna go for the cycle here. Yep.
Just gonna go for the. I like to call it the stop shot.
I like
the tail
that.
stops.
Yep, just gonna play for the stop shot again.
Oh, just little.
Just missed. Nice.
Nice
Nice
done.
backup though. Not too bad of a PG one, but
Pretty good PG one. Debate strats being debated in the chat right now.
I see what you did there.
Yep. I also see what I did there. That's exactly what I meant. Hey, time for the spin. The Beyblade himself, the Spider Ganon.
Getting our spot. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 3.
Clean double crypt there.
That very clean, very very clean.
And
Strat
last
going for
phase.
here. Oh, not
Ooh.
quite getting a snipe here. Ganon turning right next to us, thankfully.
Just giving a little smooch.
Going for the bomb strats.
Over reliable.
Oh, nicely done
And
on the
gets
frog
the-
shot too.
Gets the trog shot.
Very
Jasnix-
well done by Jazz.
Jazz is popping off.
Meanwhile, Gymnast finishing things off with golden.
And time to rope climb.
I think that says all of us, Southpaw. I think it's all of us.
Honestly, the only way I got good at Pup again was I literally sat here for like 2 hours and just did it again and again and again on a practice file.
It's kind of the one way, honestly. But as kids, oh my god, that boss.
That boss absolutely wrecked me as a kid.
And Ganondorf himself too, because you're a kid, you don't take the time to read or even talk to Zelda. You just kind of go for it. It just doesn't work.
True. Alrighty.
It's even worse if you don't speak the language the game is in, aka me playing this game in English.
That might complicate things, yeah.
Games didn't come out in French in Quebec until like the Nintendo DS era. So I was just staring at a sign and trying to decipher it most of the time.
Alrighty.
Oh, man.
Jazz.
So, about to finish the seed, apparently. There we go, the redirection of the mirror shield works well. And GG's.
That is GG to Jazz.
With a 138.51. Send your GG's in the chat for Jasnix, who's going to be going further in the tournament.
Yep. Alrighty.
Those are semis, I think.
Yep. Alright.
Very well done for Jazz. And
joined by our runners here.
Has broken the barrier, but I'm gonna keep going. Gonna be joined by them. GG's to both of you.
GG's, guys.
Hey, GG's.
That sure was a seed that we just witnessed. Oh boy. I've rarely seen all the hints being this useful in a seed before.
Yeah, those hints were pretty good.
I'm losing my touch. I used to be the guy who always rolled terrible seeds, and now both the seeds today were like totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, the second one was just weird. I didn't really know what was going on. Like, I think at one point I looked over and I was like, I am basically in go mode. Like, I didn't even realize how close I was. But then I was like, wait. Yeah, it was just like, I think I needed Pharaoh's Pearl. That was like half the seed. I was just looking for just that item because I got everything else so quickly. So it was a weird one, but it was fun.
Two dungeons being foolish always helps with that, but
yeah.
We got the two fastest dungeons as the other, like the other ones you had to complete, so.
Just generally a seed that didn't feel like Snack Roll did, you know?
No.
My reputation, it's crumbling.
I don't think there was anything useful in Forsaken Fortress either, because there was the Deluxe Picto, there was the Picto Box, which didn't lock anything. But
yeah, it was like foolish blocked or whatever, but yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was foolish blocked, because I don't think Picto led to anything.
Yeah, I don't think it did. No, I didn't see Minenko though.
Minenko was
like hard.
Both seeds. Both seeds found dead in the streets of Windfall. You know, not a good one for her.
I was surprised that like Bomb Island and Private Oasis were chosen as foolish over Forsaken Fortress, but 3 dungeon Baron hints would have been pretty wild also.
That would have been fun. Yeah, two very interesting seeds, honestly. But both of the times in this were not that far behind. Jazz just had that little edge on you today, apparently.
Yeah, I did also fumble pretty badly with Big Pig in the first seed.
The Big Pig fumble was one for the ages, honestly.
Yeah.
We're like, he's not throwing the pig, but he sure is throwing the pig.
Yeah, I was throwing the pig into the water. That's why I was rewarded with a green rupee after all of it, I think.
Or I forget what it was, but yeah.
I know Big Pig was pretty low the second seed around, but other than that, the Seed Blade is too great for me.
It wasn't too bad. I think I forget what it was. Seed 1. It was like a spoil or something, but
I think it was junk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skull necklace.
Skull necklace, yeah.
Huge.
I did have a
Huge
lot
skull
of fun.
necklace.
In the second seed, I had a lot of fun trying to get into diamond stuff because I think I
Oh yeah.
I got the trick, and then I'd do the Wind Waker dive, and then I couldn't clip onto the eye, like I couldn't get in the water, so I kept like going outside, so I just had to reset and redo it. I happened like 2 or 3 times, so that was
that's why I just wait till I fully pop up and then go in. But
yeah,
because I've had issues with that.
I wanted to do the there's like a strat you can do where you can do chest storage and then clip into the island with that, and I wanted to do that, but like I went to go do it and I was like, wait, the vines are back, I'd have to like push them down again, I don't want to do that, and then I probably should have. It's a lot easier, like it's easier than doing the stupid octo jump because that thing is just annoying. So
yeah.
If you've been here for long enough, the octo jump just becomes second nature, though.
yeah.
I mean, I started the second seed by just immediately going to do octo jump.
Yeah. But once you learn the octo jump, oh boy. One thing you can do if you're not very confident about doing your octo jump again is save once you're on the island, so it doesn't send you back down every time.
Oh, that's smart actually. I didn't know you can do that.
Yeah, you learn. I taught something to Jasnix. First time for everything.
Let's go.
No, but yeah, I feel like octo jump is like coming from the like direction from the save quit I'm used to now, but then if I'm doing it from like a random direction, I always whiff it. It's like coming from horseshoe, it's just like I hardly know where like the center of the whirlpool is, so I usually just like YOLO it, and then if I mess it up, I'll just save quit and go from there.
Yeah, from the save point, it's pretty easy, honestly.
Just turn a little bit to the right, and you're pretty much lined up perfectly. So
yeah.
It was a pretty interesting seed overall, honestly. I really liked how every new kind of hint just came into play in this one.
Yeah. I remember in seed 1, I had a lot of problems with the Triforce hints because I was trying to. I think it was one Triforce from Go, or like I knew of all but one, and I think I got a duplicate Triforce hint on DRI because I got 2, and I was like, okay, that means there's 2 Triforces here. So I did both. I ended up going back to Tachi to get Hop Across and Hosket. I was like, wait, where's my Triforce? And that was kind of annoying. I think it ended up being on Windfall. I think I might have just mistracked my hints somewhere, but
I was gonna ask about that because I was like, what?
Yeah,
because I was like, I know you got the one. I forget if it's in like Tachi or on the island. I forget at this point, but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that one. I think it was in Tachi. I think it was the big key chest had a Triforce. And either there might have been 2. I might have just forgotten one in Tachi also, but I thought there was an extra one there. Which is why I went back, because those are like the 2 worst checks I could have done at that point. But I was like, okay, wait, that's just my Triforce. So I mean, it kind of worked out too because it made me leave Earth Temple instead of finishing it. So it ended up kind of just working out, but it was still kind of weird. I mean, in a roundabout way, it probably was beneficial. Got me to the Triforce faster.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I was also dismayed that storing the freestanding small key didn't let me transfer it to Tower of the Gods in the second.
So that doesn't work. Okay, because we were talking about this because we were like, I know it works with chests, but I don't know about small like freestanding keys.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because I guess you don't get that item when you reload in some way if you store it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's freestanding.
It does make me wonder if that one gets sent to title screen link too, or just disappears from the universe though.
I mean, I imagine I don't know if like the flag for obtaining the item gets set if you do that. Because like if you store the leaf, which is a freestanding item in the vanilla game, you can go back up and collect it again.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And you can get double magic that way, but
Huh.
Oh, I was actually just curious. Was delivery in the second seed? Was delivery bag the Earth Temple spiky?
No one ever checked, so
I just checked. I just put it on my file.
I think
Yeah,
it
I
is,
got
because I have it on my inventory.
Okay, yeah, I have
Ah.
it too. Okay.
So I was like that.
My
That's pretty
goodness.
much all that could be left, unless there was like an extra bottle or something. But
I didn't get Iron Boots either. I think it could have been Iron Boots or
True.
Moplin's Lair too. I didn't get either of those.
I
Yeah, I
forget where.
didn't have those.
Could have been a few things. We now realize that.
Actually, if it was a bottle, then Earth Temple wouldn't have been hinted barren.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
True,
yep.
true. It's one of those things. The ints.
I forget. Was the bottle in
Forbidden Woods. Yeah.
Okay.
For the Wiz was kind of loaded, honestly.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Fine,
Had
nice
like
that rose,
3
two
shards?
2 shards.
A bow.
2 shards. Yeah.
The people are getting angry at you, Snacks. They want the winnings to be paid.
Jeepers. Okay. Jesus.
They're about to get the pitchforks and the torches.
There.
The winnings have been awarded. Some of you now can make more beautiful polls like y'all did.
Oh god. That was so dumb.
Somehow, his phone in his pocket sent a gibberish message that was associated with the "please make a poll" command. It was beautiful.
But yeah. So from here, Jazz heads on to take on the winner of Lyric and Advocate.
And Gymnast heads to the retirement, apparently.
Yeah.
At least for until next season. Until next season.
Jim goes to the nursing home. No.
I go join Grandma on Outset.
Oh yeah. The best place today. She's gonna give you swords.
Yeah, she's gonna give me sword training and also soup. It'll be great.
That actually kind of sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, not the worst way to spend time with your grandma, honestly.
yeah, I guess any thoughts on the season, Jim? Or
I guess not surprised that I lost to Jasnix again.
Does tend to happen a lot.
Maybe next tournament I'll lose to someone else.
what this is?
What a way to say it.
I feel like you guys get matched up a lot in various games.
This was also Skyward Sword Rando. I think winners and grand finals. So
yeah,
happens a lot.
You guys have a pretty good ongoing DM. Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean,
so we're gonna face in the next round, Jazz. Do we even know at this point, or
the winner of Lyric and Advocate?
Yeah,
I believe. So they're playing game 3. I think Tuesday. I saw.
Yeah.
So
Advo on the loser's run of a lifetime, just like deciding I don't feel like losing any more than beating basically everyone. So.
Well, it's 1-1, so we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, I actually don't think I've played either Advo or Lyric at least in like the season tournaments. I've played Advo I think once in SGL on like the in person, but I don't think I've ever actually matched up into Advo online. So that'll be interesting. Somehow I get Jim like every tournament, but I've never played Advo.
That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to just keep going, just to keep playing. As I'm going to SGL this year, so I'm gonna have to. It's also nice I'll be able to keep practice a little bit longer. So
excellent. We can watch this rivalry one more time at SGL.
Yep.
Yeah.
It could definitely.
One of you inevitably knocks me out round 1 because I'm not that good at this game. But
hey, that was me last year.
They were just talking about how they need people, and I'm like, well, I can attempt to be like, I can be a free win for somebody.
I mean, the SGL tournament will be a lot smaller this year, so
yes,
yeah. And
we'll see.
Jim, are you also playing Skyward Sword at SGL?
Maybe.
All right.
I'm not sure.
I maybe as well. So if we both end up turning those maybes to yeses, then maybe we'll have a double face off. So
heck yeah.
Every Every single randomizer now will just be Jasnix versus Jim at some point.
Jasnix, time to learn TPR.
I do. Yeah, I needed to learn TPR.
Season 2.
You guys could do the back-to-back, but in different games.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd have to learn TPR first, but I actually do technically know it. I haven't played it in I think like over 2 years now. But if I had more time, I would play it more.
It's pretty different now from where it used to be, but
Yeah, I only remember like the 4-hour seeds of like I think like I only played it in like the 6 months after it initially released, so I don't even know how you install it at this point. It's been a while.
well, if you ever need a coach, you can always hook up Jim.
Well, Jim was the one who originally taught me Wind Waker too, so I did just ask him one night, like, "Hey, do you have a couple hours? Could you just teach me a bunch of Wind Waker tricks?" And that's where I got a lot of my knowledge from. So,
Wow. Look at that. Now we can do that in TPR. And
yeah.
I will fully admit I do not remember this, but I trust that this happened.
No, I think if you go back in our DM history, it's probably this was what 2021 or something. This was a long time ago.
Right, it would have been a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just been a bit.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
Righty. But I think on that note, I think we will head on out of here. Thank you, Mon. I was just about to do that.
Yeah, commands time.
So, first of all, thanks everybody for watching today. Huge shout outs to our 2 runners today, Gymnast and Jasnix, as well as our trackers behind the scene, Joshi and Lada Chiamako. And also shout outs to my boy Mongol for dealing with me for the last 3 hours or whatever. But
I've dealt with worse. We had some fun.
Oh yeah,
And,
it was a good time. On the ZSR front, we've got a whole bunch of stuff on the schedule over the next couple days. But if you're looking for more Wind Waker action, our losers bracket quarters between Lyric and Advocate will be this Tuesday at 7:10 p.m. UTC or 3 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to check that out. Doesn't look like too many people have signed up yet, so hopefully we can get a crew together. But on that note, I think we will try and find a raid target here real quick. But any final thoughts from you guys on today in general?
things have been yeeted.
GG's. Good luck against Lyric or Advo Jasnix.
thanks.
If the pattern continues, I guess that means Lyric's gonna win.
I will say, screw Hoskett. I never want to give you 20 golden feathers again. It was never worth it. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Amen to that. But
Don't forget to talk to Anton, though. Don't forget.
Oh my god, wait, before we go, oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that hide and seek.
I got Anton so hard because I think I was rolling up to Ivan, I talked to him, so Ivan like got out of my sights. And then I tried to chase him, and then I talked to Anton again, and then Ivan ran like behind me, and then he just ended up going on like this little adventure out on the rest of Windfall. Like it took me like 30 seconds of just like bonking into walls to get to him. Oh my god, it was I was never so like as mad as at a kid that I had been in that moment. But yeah,
honestly,
that was not fun.
It made for good content though. So
no, each. I talked to Anton one time per times Anton was in the seed hashes today. So
yeah,
true.
So much Anton.
give him a shout out for the boys. But alrighty.
All right. Did we find a target?
I'm still looking for any. I don't recognize anybody, so
we're gonna get yeeted somewhere.
Sure, we'll do this person. Alrighty.
All right.
But on that note, we're gonna go ahead and raid over to Secret Agent Jacob, who's I don't know them personally, but looks like they're a little bit known. So we'll go ahead and show him some love. But on that note, Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Bye.